feel like every Disney tuber lately can't stop singing the praises of Living with the Land, an EPCOT ride in the Land Pavilion that takes guests through the history and magic of agriculture. I went on this once as a kid. It was a good ride, but pretty forgettable when I was young. But wait, before you get too mad at me for saying that, just hear me out. I've now come to appreciate it as one of the last remnants of Epcot's original theme of edutainment attractions, but I would call it a safe bet that most kids today likely feel the same way as I did when I was a kid on this ride. IP has been a touchy subject lately with Disney fans. We haven't had a single non-IP based attraction in the US Disney parks since Expedition Everest in 2006. In fact, the upcoming retheme of Tarzan's Treehouse in Disneyland to the Adventureland Treehouse will be the first non-IP based attraction since Everest. With that in mind, many fans, including myself, are desperate for more original attractions, and less enthusiastic about new rides based on existing films and Disney properties. Even worse is when a beloved attraction gets injected with IP, often unnecessarily. Sometimes it works very well, like Jack Sparrow being added to the Pirates of the Caribbean, but other times it ends up more like Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room under new management. There are a number of attractions over the years that have been given updates to include IP, while some are just demolished completely in favor of a new ride with IP, such as replacing the Great Movie Ride with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The thing is, Disney has always had IP-based attractions, since day one. The problem now is that there's no balance. It's been 17 years since the last original attraction. We need that balance back. I have come to accept that IP is inevitable, and until significant changes occur with the company's philosophies on the parks, IP is going to continue. For that reason, I've decided that rather than fight it, I want to make peace with it and offer suggestions on how best to execute it. To me, the most important thing is that when an attraction receives an IP injection, it needs to make sense and maintain the spirit of the original. Today, for the first episode of my new Integrating IP series, we are going to look at the aforementioned Living with the Land attraction, and see if we can add an IP to it while maintaining its current charm and premise. Before we begin, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so we can continue plotting the downfall of Disney's most beloved attractions. Just kidding. I promise I'm going to do this with respect to the original. Without further delay, let's get started. What makes an integration like Jack Sparrow work is that the ride is still definitively Pirates of the Caribbean. The storyline is mostly the same as it originally was, but now the iconic movie character has a role. To make Living with the Land's IP work, it needs to be a property related to agriculture. In my opinion, I think it would be best if the inclusion was to have a movie character provide the narration, tying in some enthusiasm, humor, and references to their movie while still offering mostly the same edutainment experience. For this to work, I would nominate Zootopia as the ride's IP liaison. The idea first came to me because of the main character, Judy Hopps, and her background growing up on a farm. I think it would give the ride a significant boost in attendance if Judy narrated the attraction, bringing her bubbly enthusiasm to the existing script. In addition, I would love for a few animatronics of Judy, Nick Wilde, and maybe some other characters from Zootopia to be included. I do not want entirely new show scenes that take the focus of the original story away. Rather, I would love for the characters to be the ones presenting these show scenes. Although I do picture something like replacing the water buffalo animatronics with Nick and Judy cultivating the land that just cultivated by rainwater. What I love about this idea is that it gives fans of Zootopia and Disney films in general a recognizable figure to teach them something. I've always found that I learn best when lessons relate to something I know, like if you taught me American history through a Muppets show. I think this idea will effectively keep Living with the Land fans from losing what they love, while giving those who may find the ride a little boring right now something more palatable. Also, it would give us a Zootopia attraction, which is long overdue. If not Zootopia, what else could be added to Living with the Land? Maybe Farmer Mickey and Friends? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more fun content. I promise most videos aren't as controversial as this one. Hopefully I didn't make you too mad. We also have Instagram and TikTok. You can find those with the link tree in the description. Thanks for watching, and thanks for living with the land.